Welcome to the Roadside Realities channel. In this episode, we'll talk about the dangers of driving without proper rest. Fatigue can be deadly on the road, so let's get started. The car was severely damaged. Perhaps the driver will be more careful next time. The container truck lost control, leaving extremely serious consequences on the road. The truck's cargo was too heavy, causing the whole vehicle to overturn. The car flipped over once. It was truly dangerous. The collision happened right at the intersection. Fortunately, the driver is still fine. The consequence of not observing while reversing long vehicles. Drivers should observe to learn from these experiences. Trying to avoid a car in the middle of the road, the truck overturned, causing severe damage. The fire broke out right after the collision, hoping all drivers are safe. The white car couldn't possibly have missed seeing the black car. The collision happened because both vehicles lacked observation. The container overturned at a curve. It was really dangerous. A car was going too fast, causing a series of accidents on the road. The car was moving too fast and didn't observe, leading to severe consequences. The impact of a container truck is truly terrifying. Judging by the damage, you can tell how hard the car was hit. The rear of the car shook and lost balance, causing the vehicle to overturn. The car should have seen the container from such a distance, right? The car stopped in time, but better learn from this for next time. The container truck had parts issues, causing it to quickly overturn. The collision happened because the distance was too close and the speed was too high. Both drivers should have actively observed from afar. After the collision, the car slid into the roadside. The terrible wind from nature made everything unclear. Cutting too close into another lane, and then immediately leaving after the collision. The car didn't cause an accident. but the driver seemed quite panicked. The truck's cargo lost balance, causing the container to overturn and affect the oncoming car. The car owner should observe before turning onto the road. Drivers should learn a lesson for themselves. Moving too fast, the car caused extremely severe damage. The car really sped towards at a frightening speed. The driver suddenly hit the accelerator by mistake, all because of an error. The car skidded because of the slippery road. It couldn't stop even if it wanted to. Why didn't the driver stop to yield the way to the other? The car skidded badly. Luckily, nothing regrettable happened. Passing the intersection too fast, the car caused a collision. Perhaps the motorcycle was really lucky that day. The car overturned due to losing balance. The situation was quite serious. The following car braked but still couldn't avoid the collision. The car skidded and hit the barrier. Luckily, the damage wasn't severe. Another collision at the intersection. Running a red light will leave many regrettable consequences. Drivers should not be careless. The consequence of changing lanes without observing. The car lost control and rushed on the road. Luckily, nothing serious happened. It's hard to see at night. Drivers should be more careful. The two cars collided head-on. Perhaps the driver lost concentration. The collision at the intersection caused minor damage to two cars. The most important thing is that the last car couldn't brake in time. Perhaps the car thought it would pass before the container arrived. The car tried its best to avoid the collision. The fire broke out immediately. Will the driver be okay? The car mistakenly hit the accelerator while reversing. It was terrifying. The motorcycle controlled its speed, but the car behind it did not. The car overtook and collided with two stopped vehicles, causing serious consequences. This is the consequence of a car going too fast. Being squeezed by a container into the barrier, the car caused a serious collision. The container lost balance and overturned. A serious collision caused the car to fall off a cliff. The car skidded and collided with the adjacent car. causing significant damage.